Hello everybody, this is Emmeth, and welcome back to more Little Guardsman. I'm starting here at the main menu, because we might be doing the last day today, and I just wanted to show you the whole slot thing. We got 92% done, so I am assuming this is going to be the last day. You haven't seen the screen in a while. Well, I have, but you haven't. But yeah. Let's just jump into the next day. Last time we did a bunch of things. It was a night shift, so... Anyway, last day, potentially, and we'll see what happens, because Princess Desdemona seemed very strange last night.
And the already spread-thin guard force is calling it the worst night of, and I quote, creepy shit they've ever seen on St. Swithin's Day. And that's saying a lot. So if you see any of the few guards trying their darndest to keep things together inside our fair city walls, just go up and give them a hug, because Po Buddy's nerfect. I'm sorry, there appears to be a typo in that last statement.
Right.
You're listening to the Morning Crawl, where we won't be playing any of today's top hit music, because we will be keeping all frequencies clear in the event of an emergency broadcast.
Really?
This is Dodger, signing off alone because all of my animal co-hosts were turned into food rations.
Oh, that's a shame. Alright, so I'm recording this on the Wednesday before? The 13th Wednesday? Today, Thursday will be 14th, but that's, you know, fine. Let's look at this letter.
Hey, a letter arrived from Dad.
Nice.
Dear Lil, I haven't received your last letter yet. I really could have used the pick-me-up. Things are getting really hectic here.
I sent the letter, didn't I?
Everyone is busy getting ready for the upcoming naval battle. Even though I don't have any training at all, I'm getting stationed on one of the attack boats on the front lines.
Oh, man.
But don't worry. I overheard the Admiral say that there may be a plan brewing to unleash a ferocious sea monster, if they can find one. But they'll have to make sure there aren't allies in the water when they do. So that sounds like a plan, right?
It sounds like a plan, yeah. Good plan? Not sure about that one.
I don't really know what's in store for me. But I'm doing my very best so I can get home. And we can finally get our lives back on the right track.
Yeah, I would like that.
Wish me luck. I think I'll need it this time. Love, Dad.
Love that.
I guess all the fighting has disrupted the postal service? Oh, the humanity.
Oh, no. Well, I guess we're doing the last day today. Maybe. Last bit of business.
I heard the news. This is your last shift down here at the shed.
That's right.
It sure is. I may not always get 4 stars, but I think I've been pulling my weight around here. Seems pretty weird to pull me off duty, just as everything seems to be at an all-time level of terrible.
Yeah.
Speaking of things being terrible, let's make sure you're all stocked up for your shift.
Nice. Yeah, I got like 13 of these, so there's really no point. You know what? I'll upgrade the permanent upgrade. I'll upgrade the truth spray for one last time, so we get one on full. Because the truth spray just is the most useful, in my opinion.
Are you sure you've got everything you need? I've got a big walk to the east gate ahead of me.
Yeah. I'm done.
Thanks for everything, Garby.
Alright, the Royal Writ. This message is for Guardsman Lil. Hey Lil, they're letting me add something to the writ. Isn't that neat? It's okay. I just wanted to let you know that there are Cyclops... That the Cyclops was the mole. Yeah, I know. And that the Gla has been able to successfully do 5 missions without incident thanks to your help. Have a great last day. I'm sorry I couldn't convince Desert to keep you on longer. Whatever. Doesn't matter. I don't want this job anyway. It's been a fun game, but I'm just playing into the character, you know. Somebody left the door to the food reserves open last night and the enchanted ice melted away. Looking at you, Randy. We'll need to restock with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Middle Manager Mike Melroy. Attention, Randy's friends and colleagues. He is officially exiled from the Sprawl. Really? Poor Randy, man. Poor Randy. Oh well. We have confirmed once again that the previous battle was lost in large part due to the state of the drafted soldiers' equipment. It is your job to turn coal into diamonds. See if there's any way to improve the state of the drafted soldiers before signing them up. Okay? We have to put out a call for mercenaries to assist in our defenses. Sprawl treasury budget has been allocated for this initiative. Try not to overspend the Queendom's money. If you get the best bang for our buck, it will be reflected in your star ranking. Okay. As a result of the Sprawls, mummies and daddies being... mummies and daddies. Okay. I'll let that one slide. Being turned into cannon fodder, I'm seeing lots of vagrant hooliganism from the feral and orphaned youth. Don't be taken in by their rosy cheeks and recently lost baby teeth smiles. Some of them are real stinkers. Okay, fair enough. So Malcolm, Ash, and Stryker have their own thing. Chuck gave us a message. There's a lot of information on that screen. Let's go. $16. We got so many. Yeah, I feel like the truth spray is definitely the most useful in my opinion. That's my opinion. I think that's the most useful one. Alright, we got like 4 left over. Oh, hey.
Oh, hi, it's me, Kelly. I remember you from the wedding. You didn't want Monty's soup. Can't blame you. If I didn't work there, I wouldn't want it either.
I mean, even if you do work there, you don't have to have their food, you know.
I've got a wagon full of food for my boss to help with the whole people dying of starvation thing.
Ah. Okay. 8 people. This seems legit. There was something about the food supply, wasn't there? Looking at you, Randy. We'll be restocked with fresh, non-rotten food, so please be on the lookout for that. Okay, so that's that. Okay. We could do the metal detector, right? The X-ray. That looks like food, but is it rotten?
Whoa, your wagon is full of rotten food.
Well, it wasn't rotten when I picked it up 2 weeks ago.
Oh my god, really? 2 weeks?
That's really not great.
Who was it that gave that information? Stryker. No. Mike Melroy.
I didn't know Monty's was part of the war effort.
Oh, yeah, we have been slammed at Monty's lately. What with all the food rationing, we're running out of soup. I had to go all the way to the Monty's in Caladar to get supplies. Heck of a trek for a Cyclops in heels.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long walk.
You're telling me. The whole journey took me almost 2 weeks. Luckily, they gave me this cart to carry all the food in. Otherwise, I don't know what I would have done.
I don't know what to do about this one because it's rotten food, but she hasn't really done anything wrong except for taking a long time. So, oh god, call Ash.
Finally, some food! Even if it is Monty's. Home of the soup, my foot. She says she walked here from Caladar, eh? That's quite a journey. Make sure it's edible, would you? If it is, even I will pull up a bowl. Could I have truly fallen so far?
Well, it isn't edible, so what do? I guess... No? We do have the time turner, so we might as well use that if...
Hey, kid, I don't gotta take this from you, too. I get enough of this kind of treatment from Monty. You want to deal with this food, then do it. I'm out of here.
Hey. Yes, the Sprawl is desperate for food, but it is not desperate for dysentery. Good catch. Alright, good stuff. Oh, hey.
A blinding rage fills my eyes. It is the gatekeeper who ruined my wedding day. How have you, honorless child, been allowed to keep such an important position?
Well, this is my last day, so you will have your wish.
Thank the walls of your shed for protecting you from the taste of my blade. If I still had it. Kapla!
Kapla. So what do you want?
Despite my blood feud with you, Guardian, it does not please me that the Sprawl has been so brutally punished by the Kingdom of Petrard. This war has been conducted most dishonorably by those pathetic Petrardians, and your city has been ruined. Much in the same way as you ruined my wedding.
Oh, yeah, grudges. Alright.
I didn't ruin your wedding day. You ruined your wedding day by being a jerk face.
Your pathetic insult only renews my contempt. Jerk face. I'll have to remember that one.
What is her business here?
The ripples of this war have reached the plains of Marvog. Food has become scarce due to supply chain issues.
Right.
I would use that chain to hang my enemies, but apparently it is not made of steel or rope.
No, it's not.
Confusion reigns. Without food, the ballet has been ruined. Much in the same way that you ruined my wedding day.
Yeah. Got it.
So it's in your best interest to stop the war.
Indeed it is. The ballet must proceed, but we will not simply intervene for nothing. We demand a payment. Let me speak to your queen.
Sure. This is fine. I'm sure this is fine.
Glory shall come to Marvog this day.
Uh-oh.
Kapla.
Indeed.
Well, Kaplad, little one. Kapla!
Kapla. Alright. Having heard their true intentions, you let them in. Now it's up to the queen and other people above your pay grade. Yeah. That works for me. I will be playing this game again. Not on screen or whatever, but...
Hail, Groundwalker. I am Marabella.
Hello. Yeah, I will play this game again to get perfect on every single mission. I think that's something I want to do.
Hi, I'm Lil. Anything else?
I don't know. I've never been above water before. You lead the way.
But I have a job to do here. So, what are you doing here?
Okay, what you doing here, Marabella?
I have an official message from the leaders of my people. This is an official notice that the thalassocracy of...
The what now?
Telecracy.
Thalassocracy. It's the word
Thalassocracy.
used for an empire that is primarily made up of maritime or seaborne areas.
So, like Greece, I guess?
Huh, learned a new word today. Continue.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed...
Sorry, one more time. Bubbletown?
Uh-huh. That's the name of my thalassocracy.
Bubbletown. Got it. On you go.
Okay. The thalassocracy of Bubbletown is committed to the defense of the Sprawl. That's the end.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
That's wonderful news. A new ally in our hour of need? Oh, thank you, good Marabella of Bubbletown, for your message. Are you a warlike people?
Well, we don't like it, but we are quite good at it. We used to be a peaceful people, skilled more in song and art, but we lost our song many years ago, and now we know only war.
You know, I was gonna make a social, political comment, but I think I won't.
That's rather sad.
Yeah. overspent. So, they're all gonna take payment, right? So Marvog will defend us. And then this one potentially will, but for payment. Marvog did, whatever her name is. Princess of Marvog, whatever. She said, that she would do it for payment. I
was given the message to deliver to you in this old shell.
To me?
This shell retains sound. They say it can even hold on to sounds from many years ago, like an archive or time capsule. I've always wondered what other sounds might be hidden in this shell.
Okay.
That's cool. How can you hear what else is inside the shell?
That I don't know. I only know how to access this message. They say the instruction manual for it was lost many years ago.
They say a lot of things, don't they?
Okay, so decipher it maybe?
Let me see that shell.
The delicate runes carved into the shell suggest that breaking it is the only way to unlock its archived contents if you've forgotten your password.
Hope this works. Yeah!
Oh no, my shell! That music! It is the song of my people! The lost song was trapped inside this shell all along! Thank you so much! The mer people of Bubbletown will sing their devastating war song once again.
Awesome. In you go.
All right, Marabella, get in there and sing your heart out. You're officially drafted.
Thank you, Lil, and thank you for helping me find my song. And with that song in my heart, I will rip out the enemy's heart and feel their warm blood fall upon my scaled body.
Yeah, you do that.
You do you, Marabella.
Yeah. Me and Lil, we're on the same wavelength, you know? Oh, hey.
This is the place. I got the call. I'm a mercenary.
Oh, you know.
Your move, kid.
My move? How about we, metal detector? No, how about we x-ray you?
Tools of the trade. You have yours, I have mine.
Oh, yeah? So, Stryker did say something about mercenaries, right?
Some negotiations can only be resolved with a blast to the face.
Okay, Mr. Mandalorian. I just call Stryker.
A Bangalorian? I thought they were wiped out years ago. They are honorable and will keep their word.
Okay.
Let him in and our defensive capabilities will increase. But for the love of St. Swithin, try to get a discount if you can.
Okay. If I can. So, I don't know if I want to use anything else. I might use the time turner, but we'll see how this goes.
What's your deal?
The deal is simple, kid. You let me in, and I will jumpstart your city's defenses and give your leadership precious information about your enemies.
Oh, cool.
Not so fast. You don't let me in, I'm taking the same info about the sprawl and selling it to the highest bidder.
Okay, come on in.
Not so fast. It'll cost you.
Oh, yeah?
How much?
Well, that's up for negotiation.
You tell me how much it's worth.
All right, 1,000 gold.
1,000 gold. Well, I don't have anything else to do here. The gun was pointless, probably. Yeah, I think it was pointless. So, that was just like an extra bit, I guess. And now I know Stryker says that get a discount. So maybe I'll just try talking to him and see what happens.
This is the place.
My move, indeed. Okay, so...
Okay, what's
The D.
Oh.
Not.
Oh.
Not.
How much?
Well, that's...
How do I know you're good for it?
A Bangalorian always keeps their word.
Okay, how much?
All right, 1,000 gold.
500 gold.
Fine, 500 gold.
Oh, that's it? Sure. Go.
I'll assist your city with its defenses and provide enemy intel for the agreed upon price of 500 gold.
That is perfect.
Here, take this contract to the castle. They'll settle up with you.
A pleasure doing business with you, kid.
The Bangalorian will aid in the defense of the sprawl, and you got him for the lowest possible price. There you go. Only took a time turner back, you know. Oh, hey.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Gary Dolt, son of Bee and Brian Dolt, and I wish to pass. Will you require anything else?
Maybe.
Gary, it's me, Lil, remember? Magnus the Magnificent.
Of course. Pleasure to see you again, Lil. Now let me pass. I'm off to a meeting at the Mages Guild.
I haven't used Truth Spray today.
I've been summoned to the side of my mentor, the powerful master Tyronius Athanatos. He is pushing the Mages Guild toward what he has dubbed a grand realignment, putting mages at their proper place in the center of power. If I play my cards right, I could end up being Tyronius's right-hand goblin. Any day now, we will rise again. I don't know if you heard, but I'm well on my way to becoming a full-fledged mage, a card-carrying member of the guild. Heading in right now to meet with my tutor, Master Tyronius Athanatos. He's not much for having a laugh, but I've learned so much from him.
He's a villain.
I didn't know that you had any magical abilities at all. Didn't seem like you did last time we met anyway.
Well, I'm just a late bloomer. Master Tyronius has told me that I show great potential as a student, or apprentice, as we are called in the guild.
Or a Padawan, if he were in the Star Wars universe. Actually, no, that would be wrong. Would that be wrong? I suppose Jedis have some magical abilities, sort of. Okay. I don't know what to do here, because, we know what he's going to do.
My magical skills have flourished exponentially ever since my precious birthday present. Julian, that sweet simpleton, gave me this. I added the pure, unrefined power crystal to my wand, and now I can truly feel the magic coursing through my veins.
I'll take that.
My wand! My power crystal! You tricked us into giving it to you! The tricksy little gate guard stole it from us! Our power! Our present!
Yeah, we know, Gollum.
You seem really precious about it.
Hey, we took away his darker, more powerful version of Gary the Goblin's new toy. He was getting too precious about it anyway. Hey, you know what? This has been a really good day. This has been a very good day. Oh, hello.
Avast, Petey! There blows a fine, upstanding guardsman.
Upstanding guardsman,
We'll take our ship and blast our way through whatever scurvy barnacles are attacking the Sprawl's waterways. Yarr!
Yarr.
So, you're saying you'd like to be drafted?
Aye. That's a much more concise way to say it. Yarr!
Yarr.
This pirate persona is really hard to keep up. And when the parents come to the ship with their kids for the birthday parties, sometimes I look in the mirror and I don't know who is looking back at me.
Existential crisis,
That's exactly what it is, Peter. An existential crisis.
Having one too,
I feel confident about not drafting this one, but there's really nothing else, is there?
I'm captain of a ship called the Fermenter. Kind of a play on words there. We actually operate primarily as a brewery. We transport our beer on the ship and sell it to markets via an interconnected series of waterways. Surprisingly economical to take the beer to the customers rather than have them come to us.
Surprisingly economical,
Aren't you worried about being drafted? With all the beer on your ships, what if you have an accident in battle? All your hard work would be washed away into the sea.
Well, that's just the risk we'll have to take to defend the Sprawl. Does that sound good to you?
Aye, Captain.
I've already lost the air battle. Who cares? This isn't gonna affect my star rating anyway, so whatever.
Thank you. I will serve the seas of the Sprawl with dignity and passion. The enemy will not get through. You won't regret drafting me today.
Regret it,
Well, you know, whatever it is. Oh.
Hello. I'm here to join my family in the refugee camp at the docks.
All right, Mr. Little Timmy.
Aww.
I'm just using the true spray on everyone from here on out.
I love me dad and me mum and even me sister so much. Sometimes I feel like I could just burst when I see them. They all treat me with such kindness and help me when it's hard for me to get around. Sometimes Dad lets me ride on his shoulders and I feel 10 feet tall. That's the truth. And I ain't hiding anything except for me knife I use for robbing elderly people. I love robbing elderly people. And I won't stop. I'll never stop. It gives me a thrill like nothing else does. I'll die before I stop. No elderly person is safe from me and me robbing knife.
Oh my god.
That's a freaking big knife, man. Holy crap. He has a big knife.
Is that a knife you have on you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I scanned you and it shows you're carrying a knife.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Your machine's broken.
You're too young to be carrying a knife.
Mind your own business.
Mine.
Try it and I'll cut your off.
Whoa, that took a turn.
How about you go to jail then? Threaten me? I'll threaten you.
Teeny Tom, you're going to jail for a long time.
Is this because I like to rob elderly people at knife point?
Yes, 100%. That's the reason.
You don't know me. Over here stepping all up on me like a prison don't scare me. Bring it on.
Holy crap! You seem so harmless in your introduction.
That's called a ruse.
Yeah.
See you on the outside in 5 to 10. I'm gonna get jacked on the inside.
Okay. You jailed the pin-sized sociopath and saved the octogenarians of the sprawl. They'll live to chic pinch another day. Cool. Oh.
Hi. Is this where to sign up for the draft?
Yes, it is.
Wonderful.
Would you like to be drafted to fight in the war?
Oh no, it's not for me. It's for him.
For who?
My pet fish, Dennis.
Okay, are we having a laugh at my expense now?
No, I'm quite serious.
So the fish wants to fight?
He wants to fight, all right, and he is very good at it, I promise you.
This might be the wrong person to not draft, but I do have another truth spray. I have two, actually.
Dennis here has gone 28-0 in the admittedly immoral and illegal underground fish fights that happen down at the docks. Or at least they used to before they set up that refugee camp. He's undefeated and shows no signs of slowing down.
Yep. This is probably a bad idea, but let's do it. We might lose this fight. But I'll do it right next time.
Okay, here's your paperwork. Welcome to the war effort.
Not me, remember? It's for the fish.
Got it. The fish is in.
The fish is in. Alright! Oh my goodness! Good score today, almost perfect. It's just the one we didn't do perfect, but anyway, we got money, but I don't know why we need money, because we are already over, I think. I think the game is done, right? Alright, I guess we're just going to the Twisted Sisters Tavern. Are we gonna run into the hat guy? That would be nice. Oh. Karate! Oh. Oh, hey.
You should see the look on your dumb face.
She looked like she was this close to peeing her pants.
Yeah. I agree.
You're not wrong.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
I'm a princess now.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay. Congrats on not having a job anymore. We're glad to have you back. Finally.
But don't you have a job now?
Yeah.
But you have a job now, don't you? I forgot her name.
Well, the surprise isn't even the surprise, Princess Pea Pants. Wait till you see.
Shh, don't spoil it.
Okay.
Hey, Arda, mind if I write a quick letter to my dad?
Yeah, maybe later, Lil, okay?
Maybe later? No, I have to send him one now.
It can wait. Enjoy your party. And your surprise is over there by the fire. But first, I know you're just a kid, but I'll mix you up any drink you'd like, on the house, to celebrate everything you've been doing around here. What'll it be?
Milk.
Coming right up.
Nice. Alright.
I'm sure between my job at the city council and as an administrator with the Guard Corps, if the sprawl was on the verge of catastrophic collapse, from within and without, Mike Melroy would know about it.
I figured he was Mike.
I may be baked out of my gourd as per usual, but I'm telling you, I'm seeing bad omens everywhere. Something very bad is about to go down. Oh, Lil, congratulations. What a party. Are you having a good time?
Yeah. Sure.
Honestly, I am. I'm really feeling the love, Echo.
What's a love echo?
I'm gonna miss this.
I'm here to collect your badge and your gun.
What badge and gun?
Didn't have any of those.
No one gave you a badge and a gun? How the hell did you navigate your way through 11 levels without your badge and your gun?
Without my badge and my gun, I guess.
There are plenty of ways to solve a problem without a gun.
Yeah.
But the badge, Lil. It's all in the badge.
It's not all in the badge, man.
I'm gonna miss this too.
Alright. Think it's Dad?
Magic lovers of the sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the Great Magician. Alakazoo, Alakazee.
Oh. It's just Edward.
By the beard of Bertram Bartleby the Bloated, I appear.
You do.
Edward, the official officiant.
It's the Edward, the Great Magician again. Come out of retirement to play one more preteen birthday party. How old are you today, little girl?
12, I think. I'm still 12? I'll play along.
I actually picked up a few tricks from a true blue real deal mage I met. I am small but nimble with a bushy tail. In trees I scamper, never to fail. I gather my food and store it with care. Do you know what animal I am? Do you dare?
Squirrel.
That's right! A sparrow! Ta-da!
Okay.
What? Sparrows don't have bushy tails, and since when do they scamper through trees?
When they're not flying, of course.
Yeah, okay, you got me there, the Edward.
Do you have time for another?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm small and petite, with feathers so fine. I sing sweet melodies, a sound so divine. I flit and flutter through the air with ease, and build my home high up in the trees. Who am I? Can you guess my name? I'm a little bird that's known for its fame.
Squirrel.
That's right! It's another sparrow! Ta-da!
Nice.
Edward, these hints suck. I'm sure Becky Schneiderman would love these tricks, but I'm just not in the mood. Despite your aggressive mediocrity at everything you try, I'm gonna miss you.
We barely met him, didn't we? Oh, it's Dad!
There she is, my little guardsman.
Yay! Does it matter? Who?
Dad? What are you doing here? Oh, I missed you so much. What is going on?
You stopped writing letters. I got worried something had happened to you.
What could happen to me? I wasn't the one off fighting a war, remember?
Yeah, but you get some pretty tough customers coming through that gate. Sometimes if you try to whip them, or even just talk to them in the wrong way, it's game over.
Yeah.
I got worried.
I mean, that's true.
So they let you leave the war because you were worried about your daughter? I mean, shouldn't you be fighting in an epic naval battle right about now?
No, they didn't. And yes, I should be. But I couldn't stand being at war for a second longer.
You know, that's fair.
I was actually pretty instrumental in winning a couple of battles out there. I did some amazing things for a chubby, middle-aged guy. I think all because I was thinking about you and wanting to keep you safe.
Oh, that's sweet. Sad. Happy!
Things have been hard and weird and creepy, but I'm so glad you're here. I feel like I can take on anything if you've got my back. And I'm glad you didn't die.
I'm glad I didn't die too.
I could die any day now.
Yeah, you could.
This isn't about you, Mrs. Abernathy.
All right, Seamus.
I'll be up to tuck you in soon. We can figure out what the rest of our lives will look like in the morning.
And a hug. Okay, so is this the last day?
This hat, it is not as fantastic as my previous hat.
No, it doesn't look like it is.
What? Really? Because I have to say, that's a pretty fantastic hat.
You should have seen my previous hat. Aye, my journey, it continues.
That's it now.
There's no pleasing some people.
Yeah. Alright,
I do hope you'll tell your father how good of a babysitter I've been while he's been away.
What? I haven't seen you. Have I? I guess I've seen you one. No, I haven't seen you since the wedding. I haven't seen you since the wedding.
You were supposed to be looking after me?
I dressed you, I bathed you, I cooked you 3 square meals a day.
I've been here, alone, this whole time.
Then tell me this. Who have I been bathing, Lil? Who?
Not me.
Take your meds, Mrs. Abernathy.
Okay, hey, some nice little banner of us. That's sweet. I guess we're going upstairs.
Pretty cool, eh?
Yeah, not bad.
I heard your dad abandoned his regiment mid-battle because he missed you so much.
Well, I heard he single-handedly bested a death squad with his bare hands because he missed you so much.
It's
I
all
read
very
on the
sweet.
councilwoman's death that he was granted leave because he left his daughter alone this whole time.
Aw, come on, Isla. Why do you always have to be like that?
Like what?
Like that. At any rate, your dad really loves you, Lil. Death squad or no.
Yeah, he does. Alright! It's time to end. Hold on. Give me a second.
We all care about you, Lil. Have a rest. You've earned it.
Alright, now we can do it. Alright! Oh, was that the final day? Okay, without the arrival of the wagon carrying ingredients, Monty's, home of the soup, was in a real predicament. Just like it did during the Great Bowl shortage of '02, Monty was going to have to improvise. Throwing eggshells, wood shavings, and anything else that seemed remotely edible into a pot, Monty created the new signature menu item, the Slim Pickin' Stew. Everyone who ate it experienced intense gastrointestinal pain and explosive diarrhea. Of course they did. At the restaurant, it took a substantial bribe to the health inspector and a very large mop to clean up the mess. Kelly put in her 2 weeks' notice and started looking for another job. She was tired of being indirectly responsible for poisoning so many people. I mean, I would be too. Hey, Praetor Kargan. Praetor Kargan was granted an audience with the Queen and the Council that she so desired, but it was like super awkward because this was like, you know, the first time they had seen each other since the whole "you left me at the altar" thing. But the Praetor held strong and admirably pleaded her case for the strategic trade routes, whatever, and resources he could offer in exchange for the foreign aid Marvog so desperately needed. Impressed, Queen Desdemona announced the two nations would join in a tactical alliance against their common enemy. She then apologized to the Praetor for the way things ended on their wedding day and wished the best for her. Not knowing how to react to this genuine show of emotional maturity, Praetor Kargan panicked and started asking if she was still with that loser goblin and saying things like, "I want you to draw me like one of your Kaladar girls." Nobody in the room was impressed by this behavior, least of all Shock. Praetor Kargan returned to Marva with a promise of the aid her people so dearly needed. That and a goblin fist-sized shiner on her left eye, and a newfound respect for goblins. The intelligence gained from the Bangalorian led to the evacuation of an outlying farming village before the enemy could attack, saving dozens of lives. A win for the Sprawl in a season of losses. Is that a reference to Goblin Ball? Using the money raised for providing this intel, the Bangalorian was able to commission the design of a personal jetpack. His budget was a mere 500 gold, so it was an absolute hack job, and immediately exploded, severely burning his face. Thank goodness for the helmet he already possessed. Without the pure and refined power crystal from Julian to increase his magical might, it didn't take long for Gary to fall out of favor with, and even the awareness of, the Dark Mages. According to his former mentor Tyranius, Gary was just not Freedom Caucus material anymore. After being unceremoniously dumped by the Dark Mages, Gary went back to his work with Julian at the Gla. It took a bit of work to deprogram Gary, but with tenacity and a bit of luck, Carl, then the troll, finally got through to him and shattered Tyranius' hold. Nice. However, to this day, Gary catches himself losing time and drifting off when the light hits a power crystal just right, reminding him of the dreams of power and fire he once had during his time with the mages. Teeny Thumb became the Prince of Prison. He crafted makeshift shivs and used them without prejudice to grow his reputation. He eventually joined a gang called the Little Rascals. It was easy to get members like Spanky and Buckwheat to accept him as the new leader, but there was a lot of pushback from the current leader, Alfalfa, and his handful of loyal followers. But they soon fell in line after Thumb showed everyone how persuasive he can be with his shiv. Let's just say they don't call him Alfalfa anymore. Betalfa, maybe? The McGoblin family couldn't afford Thomas Bale, so the only reunion they had with their son was over the telephone and behind a thick layer of glass. That's it? Oh yeah, the war thing. We got all of them in there. They attack first? Well, nice. Why did I attack first? Okay, whatever, who cares? Marabella returned home to Bubbletown with the message, "We swim into battle." With the rediscovered battle song on their lips and their hearts, Marabella and her tribe swam forth and fought valiantly alongside the Sprawls and Armada. Captain Jane Pigeon and her pirates, read Costume Brewery employees, raised the sails of the good ship Fermenter and sailed off for adventure. Unfortunately, after the crew down a few pints on their very strong IPA each, they became disoriented and ran aground before defeating a single enemy vessel. Dennis, the 7-time all-fish fighting champion, was released into Fish Pearl Harbor with a loud plop. As he had done all his life, he attacked the first thing he saw with all the ferocity a thoroughbred, sarcastic fringe head could muster. Unfortunately, the first thing in Dennis's path was the other drafted forces. By the time the enemy arrived in the harbor, Dennis was fast asleep in the empty harbor with full belly and sense of accomplishments. Morning came and the waters of Sprawl finally being calmed. The enemy ships had left the harbor, but not before laying waste to the docks and the encampment that had sprung up there. War had caught up with the refugees once again. There was no survivors. Oh my god. The destruction of the docks will have a massive impact not only on the Sprawl's military forces, but on its ability to receive essential supplies and food. A red sky shone brightly that morning, an ominous portent of doom. Well, that's a shame. There's a level 12?
We have just received word that the enemy has overtaken the Sprawl's military forces.
Well, okay, so there is another level. Fair enough. That's it. I guess I'll see you next time for more Little Guardsman when we continue the game, finish the game. No idea. We'll see. But for now, that's gonna be it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time for more Little Guardsman. See you then. Bye-bye.